At the end of May, specialists of the main Directorate of Intelligence of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine carried out a powerful cyber attack on Russian providers, which left at least 250,000 subscribers without communication in the temporarily occupied territories of Ukraine, including Crimea. According to Channel 24 sources, representatives of Russian ISPs described this attack as the most powerful DDoS attack they had ever encountered. Re-establishment of communication required considerable effort and took at least 16 hours for a partial restoration, while a significant number of subscribers remained without communication for more than 2 days. This large-scale cyber attack, carried out by Ukrainian specialists, was aimed at disrupting the functioning of communication networks in the occupied territories. The general director of one of the Russian telecommunications operators, Ivan Zima, said that the attack affected not only the networks of subscribers, but also the infrastructure of the operators. This led to significant interruptions in the provision of communication services, creating serious problems for the occupation authorities and the population. Such actions by the Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation are part of a broader strategy of cyber defense and offensive operations in cyberspace, aimed at undermining the enemy's ability to maintain control over the occupied territories. These attacks demonstrate the high level of technical training of Ukrainian specialists and their ability to operate effectively in the conditions of hybrid warfare. In particular, the consequences of this attack were felt by the residents of Crimea, where the disruption of communication created significant difficulties for the local population. Communication is critical to ensure communications, access to information, and emergency services. Loss of communication, even for a short period, can have serious consequences for people's safety and well-being. Russian providers, despite all their efforts, faced enormous difficulties in restoring the normal functioning of their networks. This emphasizes the effectiveness of Ukrainian cyber operations and indicates the possibility of further such actions in the future. The cyber attack of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine at the end of May is an important step in the context of the ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia. This shows that modern warfare is fought not only on the battlefields, but also in the digital space, where cyber attacks can have a significant impact on the course of hostilities and the general situation in the occupied territories. The Ukrainian side continues to develop and improve its cyber defense and offensive capabilities, which is critically important for ensuring the country's security and defense capabilities. This cyber attack is just one example of how Ukraine uses modern technology to achieve its military and political goals. In today's world, cybersecurity is becoming an increasingly important component of national security. Ukraine is actively working on strengthening its cyber defense capabilities, cooperating with international partners, and developing its own technical competencies. Thus, a powerful cyber attack on Russian providers at the end of May is a vivid example of the successful actions of Ukrainian specialists in cyberspace. This demonstrates a high level of technical training and the ability to act effectively in the conditions of hybrid warfare, contributing to the overall strategy of protecting Ukraine's national interests and security. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel.